to fight like a bear. Now, come on, I'm going to show you.
Life's not a spectator sport. If watching is all you're going to do, then you're going to watch your life go by without you.
What is it you want most? Genie, I wish for you to make me a prince.
Wake up! The prince is born!
So, we are all connected in the great circle of life.
It's a big one. You got something I've never seen before. I can feel it right down these stubby bow legs of mine. There is nothing you can't do, kid.
Love is the most precious of helpers. It reveals itself in unexpected ways.
You're gonna grant me any 3 wishes I want, right?
All right, so welcome to today's recap of the Hangout. Hope you're doing well today. Sorry, I'll flip this upside down here. So in today's period A, we had our Hangout Disney theme. We heard a lot of Disney stories about people and their adventures of actually going to Disney World, whether it be Maddie O never getting to go on Space Mountain because she got on her line and got on the line, and then they were waiting, and then something happened and it broke and they never got on. Or I think Felicia got lost in an airport. Yeah, just a lot of stories about that. Mr. Gelsomino was also in drama in high school and performed as well. So at Disney, I forgot which one it was. Oh, Beauty and the Beast, he was guest on. So those are some of the memories we shared during period A. I don't have any Disney clothes on right now, even though my daughter has tons of Disney stuff, or daughters, well, really just my older one. But today's new Koosh, I've had this for the longest time. We never actually use it in class because it's got a lot of rubber. It would hurt people if you got hit with it. So this is Koosh Mini Koosh, or Minnie Mouse Koosh, I guess. It's not a mini Koosh, it's a Minnie Mouse. So that's today's Disney themed Koosh. So then basically for the Hangout today, you guys did a really good job with your 3 checkpoints. So we went over the 3 checkpoints, and then we did 3 more from Math by 5. So the video is going to be kind of short because you're going to pause the video for quite a while and try the 3 questions before you play the answers that we did. So let's start with the 3 checkpoints from yesterday. Okay. So in your head, can you, without looking, in your own head, could you say the quadratic formula? You haven't memorized? Right. Well, maybe you do. So it is it's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So obviously last week we saw TikToks, we saw all these funny videos, we saw that rhyme about the negative boy who couldn't decide to go to a radical party and B squared because he missed out on 4 amazing chicks and it was all over by 2 a.m. That's the one that helps me remember. But this is the formula we're practicing. So, and there's a particular part of the formula like we were talking about in the video references yesterday. This part right here. This part is a very special part of the quadratic formula. It's called a discriminant. I don't know if I can spell that right. Discriminant. Yeah. So let's look at keep that in mind as we go through these examples from yesterday. Most people did really well with these, so won't spend too much time. So number 1 on the checkpoint. The only thing I did first to this one was bring the 3 to the right side and make it a negative 3 to the left side. So I plugged it in here. A was 2, B was 1, C was negative 3. So when I plugged it in with all the different parts, it looks like this. Then my actual discriminant part came out to 1 plus 24, which is square root of 25. So if you get a positive discriminant, you know you're going to get 2 solutions. Okay? This just so happens to be perfect solutions because 1 plus 24 is 25. The square root of 25 is just 5, so it's plus or minus 5. So your answers are negative 6/4 or 4/4, which is negative 3/2, or 1. Or a lot of people wrote it as negative 1.5 or 1. Sweet. Number 2, more of the same, except Not more of the same. I apologize. So when if you did this yesterday, one of the things you would have noticed was the ending, okay? Or when you cleaned up the discriminant part, you end up getting a negative 48. So that should be a big clue to you that negative 48 as a square root means that there's no solution for that. So I should have said it in the class, but basically the parabola would never cross the x-axis. Number 3, I'm going to put that one. There it is. Okay. This one, the discriminant came out to something special too. It actually came out to just plain old 0. So when you have a discriminant of 0, that means you just get one solution. And that makes a lot of sense because plus or minus 0 is still going to be the same thing. So really, you're just left with the 6/18, which reduces to 1/3 for that. All right. So I sent out a Google form, and I never really got to click on people's answers if they submitted it. But basically, I wanted you to, what we did for the rest of the time, and I'm not going to play you the song because you can, if you want to listen to Disney music, you can pick any song right now you want. Oh, don't forget, there's going to be a tagline, and the first part of the tagline would be something Disney. That's like TH. No, that's not even Disney. I'm trying to think of a Disney phrase. No, I'll come up with it later. Anyways, don't forget the tagline to email that to me at the end. All right, so listen to any Disney music you want on your own. Try these 3 questions. Pause the video. Probably should take you about 5 to 7 minutes, and then unpause the video when you're done. All right, so these are math by 5 questions. So the first one, hopefully, did you get a discriminant of 16 for the first one? So I got a discriminant of 16. Square root of 16 is 4, so plus or minus 4. So then you get an answer of 3 or negative 1. For number 2, for the discriminant, did you get 49 for the discriminant, which works out beautifully because you get plus or minus 7. So your answer was 2.5 or negative 1. And then the last one, I'll go to math by 5. I don't know why he was talking to us in Spanish, but that's kind of what he does. Where was I here? Here he is. This is his example here.
Okay. I'm cleaning that up.
Oh, he was
This
talking.
is x is equal to 2 plus or minus.
So you notice he took the negative 5, brought it over here, and then negative 2 is 2 plus or minus 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 times 1 times 5. Now look what happens to the discriminant.
The square root of 4 minus 20 is a minus 16 divided by 2. Almost there. So then this is x is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of. Now it depends on which class you're in.
Yeah, in our class, we're just going to say it's no solution. There's other ways to do some mathematical things to write that answer a little differently. But for us, we're just going to say no solution. And, just to prove it to you, I didn't show this to the other classes, but it's kind of a cool thing here. If I actually put that into Desmos, just to prove to you that it's no solution, let me show it to you here. So if I put that into Desmos, should have done this for the other kids, but we ran out of time. X squared minus 2x plus 5. See, the parabola never, the vertex is at 1, 4. It never crosses the x-axis, so there's no solution. So that's it. That's the recap for today's lesson. Today's tagline, I'm sorry, my brain froze. I couldn't think of anything creative for a tagline. So today's tagline is just going to be the original Disney character, Mickey Mouse. So email me the tagline, Mickey Mouse. Hopefully you watch the whole video. For the other classes, I'll try to come up with a tagline that goes throughout the video. So have a good day. We'll be back at it tomorrow with some more practice from this quadratic formula. And then we can wrap up the whole quadratic unit next week. Have a nice day. Bye.